This Transmissions Trips to the Store video has been brought to you with the help of listeners like you.
Without Patreon support, Transmissions wouldn't be the show it is today. You can sign up for our Patreon at www.transmissionspodcast.com/support.
Welcome to the Transmissions Trips to the Store, where we show off all the cool Transformer stuff we got this week. This video is part of our weekly Transmissions podcast. You can check out at www.transmissionspodcast.com. We do 2 regular shows every week, Transmissions, all about toys, which includes Trips to the Store, this video, and Transmissions Alt Mode, which is all about comics and media. This week is a very special Transmissions Alt Mode because we review Transformers: The Last Knight. Now, we have a special guest joining us on this week's Trips to the Store. That is Aimee, also known as Lady Wreck.
Hello! It's good to be here. Woohoo!
She is a veteran Transformers podcast, best known as Queen of the Underbase. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
All right, now we're going to get right into the goods. Oh, before we get right into the goods, I should mention we are fully supported by our lovely listeners who subscribe to our Patreon and donate on PayPal. Thank you.
Also known as donators.
Also known as donors.
Donators.
Because donators is not a word. And I should also mention that we have a drive going because we're pushing to unlock a new show, Transmissions Declassified. If we get 60 Patreons, we'll unlock that show, and if we get to 100, we'll unlock it for everyone. So 60, it's a Patreon exclusive. 100, it's for everyone. And this will be a new monthly show that's a deep dive into Transformers topics. And the Wet Your Whistle, we've got the first one out. That's for all the live action movies. Transmissions Declassified Episode 1. All right, so let's start off, get into all the stuff we got this week. Yoshi, what do you got to show us?
Well, I have 2 more UK Transformer books. Issue 137, The Silent Scream. I don't know how you do that. And then
It's all facial expressions. There you go.
And then issue 141, Knock Knock.
Cool.
So this is continuing.
So reminding everyone out there, Yoshi is on a quest to collect all the UK G1 Transformers comics.
332 of them, 2 books at a time.
One eBay auction at a time.
2 books a month.
But only eBay auctions that sell 2 books that I don't have.
All right. Godspeed, Yoshi.
It's going to be a long, 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 long decade of trips to the store.
But it's a very worthy one.
I agree.
Yeah. All right. Aimee, our guest, what do you have to show us this week?
This week, there is a Transformers comic digital sale going on. So if you go to Comixology and you go to sales and scroll down, IDW is doing it for quite a few of their titles, of course, Transformers. So I stocked up on digital ones that I have been kind of holding off for a sale for, and like even stuff that I already have, because sometimes I like to go places and reread Transformers stuff, so it's good to have it as digital. So I got Till All Are One, they have Sins of the Wreckers, they have they have everything. Like, seriously, everything is on sale. So if you're waiting for that, I want to go grab something right now, do it, because it ends this Thursday on June 29th. So it's quite literally winding down. If you miss it, it's been up for a month. Sorry. There you go. But yes, so I've been catching up on Transformers comics that I haven't read for a little while, and getting a few that I have like holes missing between. Oh, they had this one, bundle here that didn't include this other, comic that I wanted. So I went and picked up stuff. So, yep. Done and dusted.
Cool.
Yep.
All right. Lots of digital comics. That'll be
Mm-hmm.
good reading. All right. Jeremy, you're up next. What do you got?
All right. I am continuing to go through the box that Yoshi sent, which Yoshi wasn't on last week when I went through the first couple things, but this is the next thing. Power Master Prime wall mount display. We talked about this when they first were announced. I think they were for Michael's type stores, I believe. But it's really cool. Power Master
Nice.
Prime is a favorite of mine. So I'm going to try to figure out how to mount it on this wall without using nails, which is what this is made to use.
That was my next question. Does it go in your kid's room or does it go in your room?
No. Oh, you see behind me?
Yeah.
Yeah, the kids' room is more Star Wars themed.
Gotcha.
So,
And this is definitely your like separate from the sleeping quarters, right? Your
Oh,
wife
yeah.
is okay with this in your room?
as long as it stays up here.
Oh, gotcha. There you go.
And then I also happened to pick up a USA Today,
Woohoo!
June 21st.
I wonder who's in that.
Yeah, so I mean, if you look at page 3D, look at that.
And it was on the perfect page. It's 3D.
Yeah, 3D. And this is the article that
They planned that on purpose. He had to actually pay extra to get that page.
and since I'm sure Canada doesn't get USA Today's, I picked up you one too, Darryl.
Thanks, buddy.
That's what I got. Oh, and the page is like a single page, so it should be easy to mount. It's not like folding pages and stuff.
Awesome.
Nice. All right, I'll go next since I wasn't here last week. I got some comics. Optimus Prime number 8.
Woohoo!
It's at the bottom, Yoshi. The wrong place. Also got Transformers Salvation, where the number is at the top.
Right there. Yeah, you got it. That one.
Yeah. So that's cool. That's the double-sized graphic novel from John Barber and Levio you guys reviewed last week.
Great book.
Also picked up Revolutionaries number 5. Haven't read it yet, but I'm a little bit behind in the Revolutionaries things. But the covers are intriguing me because I see the Evolutions guys who I thought were in a separate continuity, but apparently they aren't.
It's interesting what they did with that.
Okay.
I've read the review copies we get.
Okay. I also got a Father's Day present from my kids, and it's a nice polo shirt.
Aw.
Maybe
An
That's
Autobot-
awesome, man.
It's a shirt I can wear to work with an Autobot symbol on it.
Nice.
that the
Just
80s
not
tees
every
one?
day. Just not every day.
What'd you say?
I asked if that was from 80s tees.
Oh yeah, it is. You're right. Yep.
I got that too. They've
Yeah.
changed their logo though.
So thank you to my kids and my wife for picking that up for me. And I did get a toy. This is Titans Return Broadside with the...
And it's open.
Yes, it is. And I didn't take the mini aerial bots off the sprue because I didn't want to lose them. But they've got it comes with the mini aerial bots that you can stick on. There are lots of little pegs on the aircraft carrier mode where you can stick the little aerial bot guys. So this is a neat figure. I like the aircraft carrier mode. It's got even a little kickstand, so it stands up. You can't see it on the camera when I put it on my computer, but I like it. It's cool.
Awesome.
The plane mode is terrible, so don't even bother with that. Robot mode and aircraft carrier mode are where it's at. So that's all I got. All right, Darryl, shame us all with your amazing toys.
I don't think I have that much this week. I have Titan Mastered Sawback, is it?
Yes.
So
That's cool.
Leon,
Mhm.
and he's cool. My daughter loves playing with these little guys, so I just put them up on the shelf and she goes plays with them. I got Legends Brawn.
Ooh.
He's arrived in Canada. Yay.
Nice.
I saw Chase or Road Fury,
Roadburn.
whatever the
Roadburn.
whatever they're calling him now. I'm passing on him. I don't care about him.
What if they release all the other Thronobots, though?
Well, then I'll be pissed. I'll be pissed. I picked up this. It was pretty cheap. This is G1 Octane. He's in rough shape. His joints are all really nice and tight, but it looks like his wings they're chrome, but it looks as though like somebody held him on the wings and just like that's where they carried them because all the chrome's been rubbed off and it's just all purple. So I may try and fix that. I've got an order in for a chrome marker and I may fix that. I don't have any of the accessories for him, so it's a perfect figure to try and fix up. And lastly, I meant to mention this on last week's episode because I set a timed tweet to put it all to show it off a little better on Monday, and then the timed tweet came out and I didn't mention it on the show. So this is the Micromaster base Skyhopper, and it's one of the coolest things. So it turns into a helicopter in its alternate mode, but this thing is fucking awesome. I really love this thing. I spent some time trying to complete it, so I picked up some parts off of eBay and talked to some people on Facebook and whatnot. It's sick. I love these little things right now. The bigger bases, the better, and just they're so fun. They remind me of Micro Machine bases because they all attach to each other, and you can run the little guys across, and it's just fun. And it's better because you've got those big Titan bases, the Fort Max and the Metroplex, and the upcoming Triptychon that's starting to hit the shelves and stuff like that. They're all big playable bases that you can spread out, but they take up so much space. This thing's a base, but it's like in the palm of your hand. So yeah, it's kind of fun. But so I like messing with it. And it's definitely G1. It's very solid. A lot of screws and metal bits and heavy as hell. I like it. It's quality.
When you just play that, are you going to connect them all together?
Yes. Yes, I will. I have a couple other bases right now. I have Airwave and Hothouse, and I don't have a really good picture of it, but I did set them up, and all three of them, I did have them all connected. So I'm working on a fourth one right now that is not complete yet, but when I do get it complete, you guys will be the first to know. But I will also take a picture of all four of them connected in some ginormous conglomerate of city Micromaster.
We'll be the first to know unless you tweet about it first.
That's true, Al. But that's what I picked up this week.
All right. So that'll do it for Trips to the Store. Thanks, everyone, for watching and listening. And we'll see you next time. Thanks, everyone, for supporting us on Patreon and contributing. That keeps the show going, and keep on going for that, hitting those magic numbers 60 and 100 to hit Transmissions Declassified. Help us out there. And if you want to keep listening to the show, go to www.transmissionspodcast.com. And thanks, Aimee, for joining us on this.
Thanks for having me. Yeah.
All right. We'll see you next time, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.